How can you say you can't say it's better if you haven't watched it? Your opinion means nothing.
Yeah. I said some say though. I
True.
didn't say it was me. Because I am unbiased.
Can't always trust
Possible.
though. Some say.
Yeah.
So some
say.
girls said
You
my
always
penis
trust.
was big. And I knew they were lying.
You got to stop mid pump and be like, hey, listen, we're both having fun. Don't lie to me, okay? Stop it. Knock that shit off right now.
It's a turn off. Got the good shit tonight.
Hell yeah. I'm currently making myself a little cocktail as well, buddy.
Hello? My background looks like a Snoop Dogg concert.
Looks like a Halloween Horror Nights house.
My background looks like a daycare. Got Nerf guns and shit.
Yo, solid background there, bud.
I keep that motherfucking thing on me.
So, Piles, what do you think about the NBA draft that's going on right now? Any steals
I mean, I like a couple
outside
picks.
of Detroit?
You know, I don't hate what was it? Paolo?
Paolo? Yeah. Banchero.
I don't hate him going first. I like him. He's
No,
tall,
that's
he's
kinda
lengthy. He's gonna put on a little bit of size in the next couple years, but I think he will be pretty solid in Orlando.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing though early on with these mock drafts is that's who they had going one. So I don't know if it was as big of a shock, but I think
Yeah, true.
I think Chet Holmgren, you know, if he could follow the same footsteps as a Kevin Durant and avoid injury, can be really successful in this league just because he possesses kind of like the same attributes as Kevin Durant, just like this huge, massive guy that can put touch on a ball.
He needs to put that size on like Giannis did.
Yep.
Yeah. And he's even a better shooter than Giannis.
I mean, technically, do the Rockets get the steal at the draft though? Because they got Jabari at 3, and he was supposed to technically be 1.
True.
And then
I know.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I know the top 3 picks, they were pretty heavily covered like throughout the whole process.
Yeah.
So it's definitely like a 3-headed monster. Maybe it could be even like a 2004 draft. Nah, not that good. No way. I think 2004.
Well, I mean, technically, this draft has a lot of potential because Abachi didn't go till 14th to Cleveland, and he was like the top 3 best player in all of NCAA.
Yeah. You know, true.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of the top picks were more the ones like they were going more off of potential based off of what they've seen recently than what they've actually done. But like some of the ones that were, you know, the better college players this past year, you know, some made the top 10, some
Detroit
a little bit past it.
Most athletic guy in the draft
with Ivy.
Dude, sometimes you can get a really athletic person and like teach him how to shoot, aka Zach LaVine, aka DeMar DeRozan, aka. So, anyways, yeah, you could develop someone with crazy athleticism in the NBA to turn into one of those. Like, come on, that could be a steal.
And the Pistons traded for Jalen Duren. The Hornets drafted him at 13, and then the Pistons traded for him and Kemba, I think, and took on his contract.
I think they're working on. I think Kemba was just kind of like a whatever piece because he's going to get cut by the Pistons, I think, per report. I think the Pistons just wanted to eat the money.
Oh, yeah, I think. Well, I mean, we had
they were able to eat the money.
Yeah, we had the second most cap space after we traded Grant for I guess just a second round pick. Yeah, that was more of a cap unload off too.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so if we let go of Kemba, then we can probably still, because I was hearing, I read something where we're trying to get Miles Bridges and DeAndre Ayton.
Okay.
I think Pistons might be trying to do something this offseason. We coming for that 8th seed, baby.
The 8th seed and technically all you need is the 10th seed if they're going to continue doing that playoff format.
Oh, that's
Did they
true.
sign off? Are they doing that from now on?
I think so. I mean, I think this past year was the first year it was like permanent.
For sure. I kind of like it though. It gives
gentlemen.
a couple teams. Hey, here's some water for you.
Here's some roaring waters for you.
In one bump, get my head straight.
Here's some roaring waters.
Ooh.
On a scale of 1 to 3, 3.
Dude, what happened to Brick? Is he officially off this piece?
Yes.
So no more Brick shit house.
Just confirm Brick is out.
You know what? a tripod is way more stable than a square in my eyes.
Can we have a moment of silence for
Talking
Brick?
about the fuck Brick. Talking about the 3-headed monster. Look at us. We're like the NBA draft class.
Kinda.
Jordan's like Chet. I'm
Chet,
like
you betcha.
I'm like Paolo because I'm the number 1 and the best. And then Grant's the guy that slips down to 3. Speaking of Adam Sandler, how'd you guys like his new movie? Did you watch it?
I haven't seen it yet.
Wow.
I did.
Way to ruin the segment, Clap.
Wait, and
and it was potentially better than Uncut Gems.
You know, I never even finished Uncut Gems. I watched half of it and I wasn't into it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but it got very, very good reviews.
How can you say you can't say it's better if you haven't watched it? Your opinion means nothing.
Yeah. I said some say though. I
True,
didn't say it was me. Because I am unbiased.
Can't always trust though. Some say.
Yeah.
So some girls said my penis was big. And I knew they were lying.
You got to stop mid pump and be like, hey, listen, we're both having fun. Don't lie to me, okay? Stop it. Knock that shit off right now.
It's a turn off.
Bro, did you get another Capri Sun? Wait, Mandela effect. Is it Capri Sun or Caprice Sun? Turn it over.
It's Capri Sun.
I remember it as
Capri Sun. There's a weird space in between the I and the S, but it looks like it's together, but it's also capitalized.
So is it Capri Sun?
See how there's a little space in between, but it's not.
It's Capri Sun. Yeah.
Caprice Sun.
But all the letters are capital.
No, not all of them. Well,
Yeah,
I guess the font, yeah.
I've never been more confused in my whole entire life. But yeah, anyways, getting back to Hustle. I think it was a very, very great movie. And it did have some cheesy moments, towards the end. But at the end of the day, overall, great movie, great acting. Even by a handful of NBA players. Like, who does that? Just plucks NBA players, and then Anthony Edwards ends up being like the best basketball villain ever. Like, who expected that shit? Kermit the Frog? Come on now.
His name was Kermit something, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the last name was. But no, it was a legitimate movie.
What are your top 5 favorite Adam Sandler movies?
Happy Gilmore is number 1. Controversial number 2, That's My Boy. Solid movie. And these are just my favorites. I don't know if they'll be everyone's favorites. You Don't Mess with the Zohan. 50 First Dates. Probably Grown Ups. That's probably about right with me in that order.
All right, I'll say my top 5. Oh, I don't know. Damn, I wasn't going to do an order. I was just going to do a
damn,
top 5.
I forgot about Click. I love Click too. Shit.
So which one would you kick out for Click?
Nah, I'd probably keep it as it is. Click's number 6 though. Click's my bonus.
Click's gonna win 6th man of the year.
Yeah, 6th man of the year.
I think I would do That's My Boy. Big Daddy.
Oh, damn, I forgot about Big Daddy. It's a great one. It's number 7.
Hubie Halloween. I think it's one of the funniest movies.
I didn't watch it all the way through. But
Bro, That fucking thermos is the greatest thing ever made. I fucking love it.
Doesn't he turn it into a telescope?
It's
Everything.
He turns it into everything, dude. It's the greatest. So I got, what I say, That's My Boy, Big Daddy, Hubie Halloween. I really do like 50 First Dates. I think that's definitely up there. I'd probably say The Longest Yard. I've watched that movie more than any of them.
That's a pretty solid list.
Damn.
Well, I'm not gonna say all of ours because I haven't heard Chugs yet. Go ahead, Chugs. Take it away. The floor is yours.
This one's gonna be good. It better be.
Happy Gilmore. There's one I always liked, Little Nicky. I think Little Nicky's hilarious.
I don't know if I've ever watched Little Nicky.
Little Nicky's pretty funny.
Like I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never watched the full thing. So it's in your top 5?
Yeah. Then probably Big Daddy or Billy Madison. They're both like really even. I don't know which one though. That would be like 5 though. One of those. And then the other 2 would be Longest Yard, probably in there. 8 Crazy Nights. I fuck with.
Oh, okay. 8 Crazy Nights is my 6th man of the year. I forgot. I had that one in my top 3.
I think 8 Crazy Nights might be one of the funniest ones too, actually. I think every single line is funny.
Yeah, there's some good ones. Probably even some that we left out.
You got your HBs.
HBs.
Your honorable mention or HBs. HM.
Clap stat.
I mean, I don't think anyone said Billy Madison.
No, but that's a solid movie.
I mean, it's a good movie.
It's half of his production company.
Yes, very true. I'm a little shocked no one put Jack and Jill in there.
Yeah.
What happened?
I mean,
or the Ridiculous Six. Both great movies.
I don't know if I watch all of the Ridiculous Six.
What about The Wedding Singer? Classic.
That's an old one though.
It's good, but I don't even know. That's in my top like 12. How about Grown Ups 2?
Wasn't there a third one too, or no?
Or Hotel Transylvania. 1, 2, or 3.
Or 4 or 5 or 6.
I think they have a TV show now too.
All he does is just make content.
Who?
Adam Sandler. What a legend.
I forgot about Waterboy. That might be my top 5.
Oh, how do we forget about Waterboy?
I think I might put Waterboy over Longest Yard for me.
You're wrong, mama. And she let me see her boobies.
He's a fucking goat.
He is a goat. And he's always day one with his homies too, always putting them in all his movies.
What about underrated is Funny People?
What's that?
Where he's like he actually like is a comedian that's like dying. It's got Leslie Mann in it, and it has Seth Rogen too.
What's it called?
Funny People.
Is it on Netflix? I think I've seen it scrolling through.
Yeah, it's been on Netflix. I don't know if it is anymore.
Hey, totally switching topics. Who do you think is going to be the starter for the Steelers? Kenny Pickett or Mitchell Trubisky?
Mitch the bitch getter Trubisky. But I'm okay with it. Either way, you kind of got to develop Kenny Pickett. You don't really want to throw him out there with our offensive line situation right now. Let us get that thing fixed and then throw the rookie out there.
Hey, think about wild shit. Clap stat. What about Chase Claypool seeing his top 3 wide receiver in NFL?
Wait, hey, Chase Claypool thinks he's the top 3 receiver in the NFL?
Yep.
Listen, it's the off season. This is when most players do drugs. Sometimes they record it and put that shit out in public.
But he's literally number 3 on the Steelers.
Probably. Well, the thing with Deontay, he can't catch a freaking cold, this guy.
But he's open all the time.
He is, but how open are you going to be and you still can't catch the freaking ball? He is open a lot. His route running and his quickness and agility is top notch, but dude, that's what shit together.
That's what ended my flag football career. I got no hands. I was always open. No hands.
I was always open. You weren't open. You ran one route.
And it was always open. GCS, the Grant Clapper special, was always open. And I would catch it 50% of the time. Hey, it was a 50-50 ball. I just didn't have to jump. I would either catch it or I wouldn't. 50-50.
Bro, we could have used some GCS on our freaking flag football tournament that we had.
No one asked me to play. I would have came out of retirement.
Were you off?
No, I had to work that night. I wouldn't have been able to do it. I would have died. I would have fucking pulled a hammy for sure.
Such a biatch. I'm out there fucking slinging it. I'm fucking old as shit.
The most athletic thing I've done in the last 7 years is walk up my 3 flights of stairs in my apartment.
Nice. I'd have to say I'm pretty athletic with the kids, watching after them. I've saved Reed from drowning probably about 75 times while I was on vacation over the weekend.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. Fucking SuperDad.
Yeah. He dips under. I can pull him up real quick. Buy his shirt, buy his pants, whatever. Give him a freaking baby wedgie. Do that shit, man. Save your kids.
Hey, what would you rather have? A wedgie or death?
I think I'll take the wedgie. 9 times out of 10, at least. See these freaking man hands?
Oh, those are definitely baby saving hands.
Ooh, are you guys ready for? Are you guys ready for
on them?
How do you have? It's filled with baby powder and wet wipes.
I had 6 blisters on my hands. I briefly told you guys a story, but for all of our listeners out there, our wonderful 13 listeners, I thought it would be a good idea to take 2 gummies and then proceed to dig up some roots that were preventing this fence company from doing their job. So I was like, fuck it, I could do that shit. Went out there with my little sawzall, start hacking at that bitch. Get like a good chunk out. There's like 5 layers of this though. My neighbor sees me working. The highness is starting to set in at this point. And then he walks over and all of a sudden it hits. And he's there next to me. He offers his help. I'm like, sure. So not only am I hacking at this bitch high as fuck now, but I also have to shoot shit with my freaking neighbor. We get there. They end up getting the fence installed. I'm a fucking hero, but I don't know how the fuck I did it.
Because you're SuperDad.
Yep.
I mean, I guess you could say that. I built a fucking shed today and watched 3 kids. Give it to me.
Did you even use a leash?
Hell no. Did I yell a lot? Hell yeah.
Did you reward yourself with a nice beer?
No, I took more gummies.
You always deserve a reward when you do something big, like build a shed and watch 3 kids.
This week's episode is brought to you by Tito's Handmade Vodka, Publix Lemonade, and Publix Raspberry Iced Tea.
Cheers.
I'm a fucking slob. Oh, I want to have a bite.
And for this commercial, I bring you sobriety.
I'm disgusted. Okay, I need to talk about something that's been haunting me all day. Why am I so late on the train for O'Neal Cruz?
Because you haven't been watching his shit. This guy fucking hits rockets and he throws rockets.
Bro, he is a massive individual at shortstop with an absolute cannon, a chooch, as we've grown up to say. And he does hit bombs. Why have I never heard of him? And why is he just now making it to the biggest baseball league on earth?
Well, he's been there before, just briefly at the end of last season, but he was projected to make the roster. And I don't know what the hell kept him from doing it, but it was a big thing. And he was kind of slumping in AAA even whenever they called him up.
Didn't he
I don't understand their reasoning.
Didn't he get in a car accident or something too?
I don't know. Who the hell knows?
Hey, man, this guy's going to be fun to watch for the next few years. And then Pittsburgh's going to trade him, and then he's going to go off.
I don't know. They've been signing their guys now. If they can get pitching, they might be okay.
What's worse, the Pirates starters or bullpen?
I would say they're starters. They definitely need starting pitching. They maybe have one guy they can move forward with, and that's about it.
I've been zoning on Rick and Morty, bro. It's been tripping me out.
On this poster behind me.
Yeah.
I love this.
I'm just thinking of all the episodes.
That was a whole ass puzzle that I did, dog. 500 pieces. Easy money. I'm about to get a 1,000-piece puzzle. Fuck around, do that shit in a day.
Jordan needs to start off with the 10-piece puzzle he does with Reed. Build that baby brain.
Bird brain from all of his chickens. Did you guys see the big NCAA college football news today?
What was it?
Oh, did I?
Archie Manning?
Yeah, Archie Manning. They had the 2 number 1 quarterbacks now for 21 and 23. They're saying that he played a lot of like JV teams or small like schools that look a lot smaller than him.
Oh, so when he gets to college, he's gonna
but I think they do. I don't even know if they use film anymore for prospect. They usually do all the camps now. And that's how you get your like stars and everything, anyways.
Yeah, it's true.
So, but I thought it was funny because I was like, well, they said that shit about Zion too when he played all those private schools in high school, but he was still dominant in college and in NBA. Did you guys watch this? The 30 for 30 on the and one? That shit's good.
Tell us more about Andy.
Well, they did a documentary on like street ball and like how it got so big, and then how AM1 kind of took over for that like that early 2000s and mid like 2010s or whatever it was. But basically just showing like how they like a guy and another guy basically put their 2 ideas together and just started like recording like mixtapes of basketball and stuff, and then that's how like street ballers are getting so big and how they got sponsored and got paid. It's pretty good. Gotta watch it. Turned up.
Yo, we used to play ball quite a bit back in the day.
Every Thursday.
We need to get back in our balling ways. Honestly, if you want to lose weight, you ball every day until Vegas, and you're gonna lose that 40 pounds, buddy.
Yeah, Grant. You hear him?
I gotta lose weight before Vegas.
Everyone does, man. I'm about to just say fuck it.
I'll tell you what, JB, you are the sweatiest motherfucker I have ever played basketball against.
No, not. You think he's
my
more
nickname was
than,
Splash Mountain.
What about who got picked number 1? Paolo Monchero. He has that sweating problem, right?
No, that's probably why he's so good. Oh, yeah, that's why they drafted him first overall. Great call.
He has to drink like a gallon of water and like a bunch of Gatorade and hydration shit on the sidelines like every like couple minutes because he sweats so much and like he loses like all his salt and stuff in like his mouth and gets like really thirsty and shit.
Bro, they're probably gonna have to hire more floor mopping people to so-called.
They said he was losing like 10 to 12 pounds a game or something from just sweat.
Holy shit, that's not good.
Yeah, look it up. It's pretty good, like cool thing, I guess.
JB, you might have that fucking problem.
No, I don't.
Bro, I don't know, man. I mean, you look sweaty just sitting there.
Screw you, pal.
Nah, you look good, dude.
You don't have to be such a jerk to me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you and your ponytail.
I'm trying to get my sex on, baby.
Like boss parties, level boss 10 like, of dojo training.
Bro, I'm about to be doing some girly push-ups in my room. Probably knock out a quick hundo. Call it a day.
Quick hundo?
Quick hunge, you know?
What hun?
Hey, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna start calling you a day.
A day what?
Oh no, you said you were gonna call it a day.
He calls you.
Dude, you're fucking with me.
You're now a day.
Get the fuck out of here.
You should I meet him?
Yeah, put him in the penalty box.
What, for 2 minutes?
2 minutes. Penalty box. Bro, did you see fucking Mina Kimes? I think it was Mina Kimes. Now I'm actually not too sure. But it was one of the female sports personalities went on the Dan Le Batard show and they wrote like a huge freaking negative blog post about it.
About what?
about her experience on the show. You know, they like are over talking her and all this BS.
Oh, she would hate coming on our show.
Oh, no, she would love it. She would talk circles around each and every one of us.
Yeah, it's true. She's got a little more experience. You better not flirt with her if she comes on, Jordan.
I'm not gonna flirt with her.
You either, Chugs, keep your grimy paws off of her. She's a nice lady.
Don't tell us how to live our life.
Who recently just threw out the first pitch.
Who threw out the first pitch?
Mina Kimes at, I think, a Mariners game.
I don't think it was Mina Kimes, though.
Nah. Mina Kimes threw out a first pitch.
Is this a clap stat? Let's see.
It was 2 weeks ago. It was a Mariners Red Sox game, motherfucker. Clap
it was
stats
Michelle,
no more.
It was Michelle Tafoya. I am so sorry. Clap stat, baby.
Is that your own clap stat? Because it wasn't mine.
It's a heated interview.
It was your clap stat, you son of a bitch.
Hell
I am
yeah.
a son of a bitch.
Nah, Grant's wrong, Jordan. I believe you.
What?
I just said I was wrong, but okay.
You know you're a real piece of shit, Chugs.
It's like someone confessing to murder right in front of him. He's like, oh, I still think it was the other guy.
That's definitely a Family Guy skit.
You know what? I'm all about loyalty.
I respect that. Here's to you, pal.
Family Guy's the best. I just watched a skit with them. The one where all they have to do is go to some like timeshare meeting and then they get a free boat. Mm-hmm. And then he gets like, okay, we'll give you the free boat, or you can have what's inside the mystery box. So they go back and forth, and then Lowe's is like, we're getting the boat, we're not getting the mystery box. He's like, yeah, but what if we open it and there's a boat inside?
I've been getting a lot of Family Guy clips on my Instagram lately. Rottweiler. Yeah. I get Rottweiler dogs and puppies and Family Guy clips. That's all my Instagram is lately. And I don't hate it.
Not at all.
Hey, they know what you like. Your phone knows what you like.
Loyalty. I'm loyal like Curry is to the Warriors and Davidson. That type of loyal.
Did you see that thing where Davidson said, fuck them. They didn't want me then. I don't want them now. When
exactly.
Duke tried to recruit him after they wouldn't accept him as a walk-on.
Is Curry top 5 all time?
Ooh.
A lot of great players out there.
I know, man. The NBA is full of just
legends. Curry holds the stat of the best shooter ever.
And he changed the game.
By a lot.
Yeah, people are out there. He changed the game a lot like Kobe did. You know, as far as like kids on the playground fading away, what did you yell? Kobe.
And then now yell Curry.
Yeah, everyone's behind the 3-point line, well beyond the 3-point line, and they're just hoisting up Curry. They literally say that verbatim.
All right. Yeah,
he's not wrong.
I'll say Curry's top 5 all time. And
all
he's still got what, like 5-6 years left?
I don't know. Yeah. He's actually pretty injury laden. Like I think talent wise, I guess he is a Hall of Famer because you know you got to think. I'm like, he doesn't have the numbers. I'm like, he basically rewrote the rule book for fucking 3-pointers, or the record book for 3-pointers. Clap stat.
Boom.
I'm like, so he has the stats. He has the championships. I don't even know if championships really weigh that much whenever you're talking top 5. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But yeah, I think he's got everything. The influence outside of the game too.
I feel you.
Dude's solid. He's got the numbers and everything else.
Who's your guys' top 5 all
NBA
time
players?
Yeah. Like 5 that you would, I guess, put on the court. not 5 that you think are the greatest. Like if you don't like Michael Jordan, you don't have to put them in your top 5.
I was gonna say good because I was
basically your own, like the ones you like or whoever.
Good because I never watched anybody before the fucking 90s.
Okay.
And even then, I didn't watch many of them. So like, I'm not gonna say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I never watched him play.
I got you. Your top 5. Go ahead. It's your show now.
The 2004 Detroit Pistons. That's my starting 5, baby. Let's fucking roll with it.
You bitch. I take that. Take that.
I mean, didn't they beat
the Lakers?
So they beat the Lakers. Yeah. But didn't the Lakers have like Karl Malone, like on his last year? They had Gary Payton. Was that the year? Kobe.
They had Kobe Bryant. That's all that matters. We beat them with Mamba.
Ben Wallace.
Literally.
All right. My top 5. I'm going to say LeBron James.
Go.
Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. Now I'm kidding.
Go.
I'm gonna say LeBron James.
Alonzo Mourning.
LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Shaquille O'Neal.
Yo, come on, keep it going. I think we have the same 3 so far.
I'm gonna say Allen Iverson.
4 for 4.
Weak.
And then Steph Curry.
You guys are dumb.
You had 4 of my 5 though.
Hey, then I really like 4 of your 5.
You do.
Who's your 5th?
AI over Curry.
I said Iverson. He was my 4th.
Oh, who did I miss? Oh, who'd you say? Curry?
Yeah, Curry was my 5th.
Oh, you didn't say Kobe.
Oh, fuck.
You're a piece of shit.
I'm gonna take AI out and put in Kobe.
Okay.
So I got LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe, Curry.
Okay. Yeah, ours is different. I just have AI.
Okay. Instead of who? Curry?
Yeah.
I respect it.
But you gotta think about the duos. LeBron and Wade, and then Kobe and Shaq, all 4 of them. Chemistry overload. And then AI is just a great guard, so.
AI was fun to watch.
Yeah. He brought like that swagger to the NBA.
He brought that and one to the NBA.
Yeah.
That street ball.
Hell yeah.
JB, what about you? What's your top 5?
He's probably just gonna name 5
top
Steelers.
Top 3 are pretty easy. How about, I'm really trying to think. I'm like, Tim Duncan's got to be up there.
Timmy D?
I do like some Timmy D's.
I don't hate it, pal. I don't hate it.
And I guess I would even throw Curry in there. Sprinkle a little bit of Curry in there. But Shaq was really dominant too. Shaq was a fucking force.
Would you have Shaq and
in
Tim
the top
Duncan?
5? Ooh, I think I'd put Shaq ahead of Tim Duncan. I think I would. I will. Shaq, I will.
I don't think anybody would hate you for that.
Shaquille O'Neal over Timothy Dunk.
Shaquille O'Neal over Tim Dunks?
Timmy D. The Dunkinator.
Hey, and for my 6th man of the year, I'm gonna go a little homer pick. I'm going Rip Hamilton.
Nobody except for you. Not even the whole city of Detroit has Rip Hamilton in the top 6.
Hey, this is just my 6 that I would put out there, and he's only 6 because I want him to shoot all the free throws.
Facts.
He had the best free throw routine in the history of the NBA.
Hell yeah. My 6th man is I don't know. Who's a good 6th man? James Harden. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, James Harden for the Thunder.
Remember he was 6th man, but he was averaging like 2 minutes less than like 40 or something.
All because he wouldn't start the game, but as soon as they could get a whistle, he was on the court for the rest of the game.
Crazy.
Did you see Kyrie might get traded?
Yeah.
Durant's iffy on his future in Brooklyn.
I don't know why he chose to go to Brooklyn anyways.
Who, KD or Kyrie?
KD. Why would you go to Brooklyn?
Well, he's friends with
I
Kyrie.
can understand why Kyrie went there because he wanted to help out his boy Durant, but come on now.
I don't know, man. I don't think Harden will ever win a championship. I don't know if KD will ever win another one. I don't think Kyrie will ever win another one.
What about Curry or LeBron?
I don't know if LeBron will, man. If he keeps trying to play with his friends. His friends are old as shit. They can't keep up with him. So LeBron has all his injured buddies on the same team, but now he has to fucking average 39.5 minutes a game.
And 40 points.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Like, I understand he wants to have fun and stuff, and I don't. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he just wants to enjoy the end of his career and play with his friends and all that. But I would think you'd rather would want to win. Man, you can't play with these dudes who miss half the season every year.
He's going for
they have a track record of it.
He's going for that scoring all time. That's why.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
You saw what Kareem said about the all the scoring and shit?
No, what'd he say?
He's like, I'm still the greatest all time at scoring, and I only shot 1 3-pointer in my entire career.
I did see that.
That's crazy if you think about it, though.
Dude, that's pretty insane.
I mean, he was just dominating people downtown. Or I guess down in the paint, not downtown. Downtown, he only made one of them.
Yeah.
Hey, I bet you that motherfucker was wet, though.
Definitely.
All right, you guys ready for the final 2 minutes?
Yes, sir.
It's time for the final 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Final 2. It's a final 2 minutes.
It's the final.
Go ahead.
Are you hitting the microphone on the table?
Hey.
I really hit my head.
All right, go ahead.
All right. The topic today, boys.
All right, start over.
Outside of us, who would you rank your top podcast and why? You have the floor. You failed. Austin, go ahead.
Wait, why did I fail?
You said it can't be this podcast?
I said we're automatically number 1. So who's your next best podcast?
Pineapples on pizza, baby.
Hey, I respect it. I respected it. And that was a fucking gem.
How many episodes did you do?
I think 6, maybe 8. And
All
3 of them,
bangers.
it was just me ranting about something. They were bangers.
Honestly, though, if we had a camera on in the room while we were getting set up and a bunch of other bullshitting around, it'd be really funny. Funnier than what it already was. Because
we definitely need somebody to follow us around with the camera. Anybody who wants to do it for free for the next year or 2 until we can start making money off this shit.
Yeah, until I can start paying.
Email us at
to some of my
nothingbutballspodcast@yahoo.com or gmail.com, some shit like that.
Hell yeah. But yeah, those were my 2 podcasts right there.
I've been watching a lot of Bussin' with the Boys.
That's a solid show. I like Taylor Lewan and Mike Corey.
Compton or Compton?
Compton. It is Will Compton, not Mike. Fuck. Taylor Lewan and Will Compton. I'm sorry, man. That was disrespectful on my end. I really like
that.
Hey, first clap stat of the show. You're welcome, ladies and
gentlemen. The final 2 minutes, never too late.
I think my favorite podcast I've been watching lately is Two Bears, One Cave.
Oh, with
Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura.
Oh,
it's a gem.
You love those two. They're great.
There's a lot of good podcasts, honestly.
Honestly, there's so many good ones. There's informational ones too that we don't even discuss about.
And we don't care about that. My favorite one's the Nelk Boys. Their podcasts are pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever checked them out.
Nelk Boys from YouTube. They do a lot more of like popular like pop people like Tory Lanez. They did a bunch of rappers and like athletes.
What was another one? No Jumper. Been watching that.
Oh, No Jumper's pretty good.
Listening to that.
They got some crazy shit going on that one though.
Hey, I be fucking with the KVJ After the Show podcast. They be getting a little loose.
I'll be fucking with the KVJ Before the Show podcast. Or during the
just
show
the KVJ
podcast.
show? Speaking of podcasts, go ahead.
I saw, while we're on the KVJ topic, I finally literally saw why they down talk so badly to Rob Schneider and like always mention about the one interview. I watched it and it makes sense.
You never saw
Rob Schneider's an asshole.
He was a fucking prick that fucking day, dude. And Jason got fed up with it. And he was like, you know what, dude? I used to kind of like you, but right now you're being a real dick.
They had to keep bleeping him out. Bro.
He was so mad because he had to wait. Like, come on. He was there to sell tickets. He obviously needed them more than they needed him.
Facts.
Bro, for real.
Yeah, I saw that they posted the story about it the other day on their social media. It was pretty funny. Speaking of other podcasts and athletes, you were saying, Chugs, did you see the pivot where Mike Tomlin was on?
Mm-mm.
He was talking about he talked about Antonio Brown. All right, so the pivot is with Ryan Clark, Fred Jackson or Fred Taylor. Fuck, god damn it. That's another clap stat. It's Channing Crowder, Fred Taylor, and Ryan Clark. And it's a solid show. And I like their dynamic with the three of them. They all used to be part of I Am Athlete with Brandon Marshall, I believe.
Nice.
But they had they had Mike Tomlin on the other day, and they were talking about a whole bunch of stuff about, how Mike Tomlin's leadership style is, because he's, known for his leadership and building the bond within that organization and with his team and stuff and with all of his players. They talked about, somebody brought up Antonio Brown going back to the Steelers, and Mike Tomlin was like, man, y'all know that ain't happening. And then continued to say how much love he had for Antonio Brown and was telling a story about how he used to let Antonio Brown's kid stay at his house when he was a single dad and just had the one kid and was still trying to figure out life and shit. And then he talked about, you remember when Jacoby Jones, I think, for Baltimore was running the kick return back?
And he went out and he hit him while he was out of bounds.
Yeah, and Mike Tomlin was in the way or whatever. He finally talked about that for the first time. He said he was watching it on the Jumbotron. And when he watches on the Jumbotron, it's flipped and it's reversed. So what he saw, he was watching like the play breakdown. He was like, oh, fuck. And when he saw on the Jumbotron, it looked like he was on the other sideline. But by the time he realized it was coming up behind him, he saw himself on the Jumbotron and was like, oh, shit. And he tried to jump out the way and he didn't hit him, but he forced him to go inside. And the dude, I think it was Channing Crowder. God damn it. I feel so bad for his name. Yeah, Channing Crowder. I knew I was right. And then Channing Crowder was like, but like that made him get tackled, right? And Mike Tomlin was like, oh, certainly it made him get tackled. And he goes, yeah, that mistake cost me $100,000.
He ain't never gonna make that shit again.
Yeah.
What about
it was a good interview.
What was I gonna say? There's another. Oh, I'll say Draymond Green's podcast is pretty good.
He has his own podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Has he just been popping off on all the haters?
No, they talk a lot about like culture and like basketball and stuff though.
Oh, really? Nice.
About other basketball players. not shit talking, but like ask them about like their craft and a bunch of other shit too, like life and shit.
Have you guys watched LeBron's The Shop? I think it's on HBO. That show's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets a lot of different people on there. I mean, damn, I can't believe he didn't mention that before. The Shop's really good. I don't know if it's considered a podcast, but
like more like an interview. But I guess that's kind of what a podcast is.
A podcast is just a conversation.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess you can count it. Yeah, that's a good one too. But yeah.
But we all agree number one is
this one.
The final 2 minutes. I mean, come on. If you're watching, you get it.
Number one in your head.
TF2M. TF2M.
All right, boys.
All right.
Well,
shit. How do you do this again?
I love you guys. Oh gosh, here we go.